Let's talk.
Reddit. Today, I fucked up.
Oh, I like how you whispered that.
Well, because I wanted to say it, but I also didn't want to say it out of respect for my mom.
What is it called again?
Today, I effed up. By trying to be mysterious on the first date and ending up in a police report.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go.
So this happened a month ago. My friends physically cringe when I tell this story in person, so I'm putting it on the internet instead. Met Elena through mutual friends. She's an interior designer, travels, reads books, and has opinions about wine. I eat pasta 3 times a week and consider that a personality. My friend gave me advice. Be a little mysterious. Don't reveal everything at once. Women love mystery. I, a man with 0 mysteries and whose most interesting hobby is watching documentaries about bridge construction, decided this was an excellent idea.
I don't know.
We agreed to meet outside the cafe at 7. I arrived at 6:50. Normal. Okay, I respect that he arrived 10 minutes early.
Respect.
You know,
I
like,
cannot stand someone who is late.
oh God, it's my number one pet peeve. Like, but then I thought, mysterious people don't stand by the entrance like a bouncer. Mysterious people appear.
Ooh.
So I decided to wait around the corner and emerge when she texted. Elena texted at 7:01. I'm here. Where are you? I started walking out from around the corner, and at that exact moment, a woman runs out of the building opposite and screams across the entire street, "He's there around the corner. I saw him."
Oh, no.
Turns out while I was standing around the corner looking mysterious, the neighbor decided I was casing the building. She called the cops twice. I walked out from around the corner and to 2 police officers and Elena standing there with her mouth open.
Oh, my God.
I explained the situation for approximately 15 minutes. One officer was taking notes and the other was trying not to laugh and visibly losing it. The neighbor stood nearby watching me with absolute righteous fury.
Oh, my God.
Elena said nothing. Then one officer asked, "So you were just waiting for a date?" Me? Yes. Officer? Around the corner? Me? Yes. Officer? To be mysterious? Me? Yes.
But wait, how did he know? I'd have been like, what was the point?
What are we doing here? The second officer laughed out loud in uniform on duty. We were let go. The neighbor went home unsatisfied. Elena and I were standing on the sidewalk. She looks at me and says, "Well, you're definitely mysterious." We went to the cafe. I told her about bridge construction documentaries. She listened for 40 minutes and actually asked questions.
Aww.
Third date on Thursday.
Aw.
The neighbor still eyes me suspiciously every time I walk past. I nod at her. She does not nod back.
Oh.
I hope the officer who laughed is doing well.
Oh, my God. Like, I get it. And you're like, who is this guy?
This person, but calling the cops
Twice.
is insane.
Because somebody is standing there for less than 10 minutes. He got there 10 minutes early.
I know he was dressed nice too. I know it wasn't like a hoodie, and I know he didn't look
Just-
you
oh
know,
my
like
God.
that's kind of suspicious. But I'm assuming he looked normal.
The neighbor needs a hobby.
Yeah, calm down.
Because I wouldn't have even noticed that somebody was standing outside of my building.
Why are you looking outside so frequently? Like, that's my question.
Some people make a business out of being a Karen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is their life.
Mm-hmm.
Their life.
Yeah.
The HOA would not exist without people like that.
Jeez. I have a Karen in a later story. I cannot wait to tell you guys about her.
I'm so ready for that.
This might be the theme today.
Oh, no.
But my Reddit is not about a Karen.
Oh.
Yes, this one is interesting. All right. Am I overreacting? The janitor gave my child a gift.
Okay.
So my elementary-aged child came out of school with a small teddy bear in her hands. As it's her birthday, I assumed this was a gift from a classmate who can't make it to her party on Saturday. Wrong. The bear was from a night shift janitor at her school that she talks to on her way out to me every day.
Nope. This is how kids get taken.
Yeah.
I'm glad you noticed now.
Yes. So when I asked why he gave her a bear, I learned all about this friendship. He asks her every day how she's doing and if she's happy or sad. When she's sad, he offers to hug her.
You're kidding.
When they hug, it's front to front.
Oh, God. Send him to jail now. I have enough evidence.
Grooming.
Yes, you are grooming my child.
Okay. When I asked, I'm getting all shaky. Okay, sorry. When I asked what he said when giving her the bear, he said, "I fell in love with this bear and I hope you do too."
Oh my God, my heart skipped a beat because I thought you were going to say,
I know. When I was reading, I'm like scrolling.
Yeah, like, whoo.
Jeez. Okay, this raised a red flag for me. I asked a school employee about him, but she said she doesn't know much about him as he's new and works the night shift cleaning the school. I asked my husband and mom to let me know if I'm overreacting to be suspicious. My mom says absolutely not overreacting, but my husband says maybe overreacting.
Are you kidding me? Of course you would say that. Are you kidding? Why aren't you worried, overly cautious about your child?
Your child. And I am coming to you and saying this grown man is giving gifts to, trying to get close, touching our child. And you're like, well, maybe you're overreacting. Okay. I did send an email to the school principal and the admin assistant as I don't know who to contact about the janitorial staff. Am I overreacting to feel uncomfortable with this affection from a janitor to my child? Am I overreacting for reaching out to school officials over it?
No. And no. Background check. Do they do background checks on the janitors?
I would assume in any type of school setting, there's some sort of...
You think, but you always find the predators at the schools.
That's where they hang out. That's where their drug is.
Oh, not overreacting.
Not even close.
I think you should be like in the process of trying to figure out who this guy is, cutting this off. He doesn't need to work there anymore.
Right.
If you're making friends with my child.
Oh my goodness. And now you're giving gifts and it's grooming. This is what it is.
This is grooming.
It's step by step. We're talking. I'm your friend. You can talk to me if you don't feel like you can talk to anybody. If you're sad, I can give you a hug. Now here's a gift. Mm-hmm. There's all sorts of steps to this.
Yeah.
And we know this.
We know.
So there was an update.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So my child gave me a little more information this morning. Namely, he took a picture of her with his cell phone.
Oh my God.
There is zero reason for a grown man to touch someone's child and even less reason to take a photo of them without a parent's permission. Our school principal is conducting a full investigation and the janitor is being removed from the school pending the results. We all hope this is a misunderstanding, but in the event it's not, we are working together to protect the children. Thank you to everyone who commented, voted, and supported me reaching out to the admin team.
Oh my God. I need the results. Can we hold on to that one for the third update? Because I need
an update on this.
Are you
kidding?
If
you hear the producer, the editor over there losing their mind, like he's pacing.
Visibly stressed out right now. That's hilarious. Because this is that serious. Mm-hmm. Because I noticed it now, but like some parents don't notice until their child is gone.
Yes.
Like this is that big.
And what's up with dad? Because to say not overreacting, listen, we try to keep things fun and interesting here on this podcast, but there is a list that is out there talking about all these school pictures were passed on to predators. So we can't sit here and act like this isn't a thing and that there aren't sympathizers. Mm-hmm. Even for people who haven't done something to children, there are sympathizers.
Yeah.
And so no, not overreacting, and fuck everybody else who's saying that she is overreacting.
Exactly. Like, what do you mean? This is my child.
I went through the comment section and the early comments. Some people were saying she was overreacting.
About what?
For calling the school because he could have lost his job. And what if this wasn't a thing?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You want me to wait around until it becomes a thing?
Exactly.
It's called prevention. But every time they put prevention, it's until after the thing happens. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cops are useless until after the thing happens.
Yes.
That I am.
No, children are not a priority in our culture. And I really, really, really pisses me off that that's the thing. And it's being revealed now, if we didn't already know that. So if this mom is listening by any chance.
No, if the whole world doesn't believe you, you got to be the only one to protect your child. Mm-hmm. At this point, no, you're not overreacting. You got to do what's best for your child.
Yes.
What you're feeling it for a reason. You're like, something's sketchy. Trust that feeling.
Absolutely. And check your husband's laptop.
Oh.
Because
he said he's way too easy to believe him, to be all
believe
like
some stranger.
He could lose his job. Are you kidding me? That's what's on your priority of like things to be most concerned about right now. That he could lose his job, not that your child is getting groomed.
Yes. is actively being groomed.
Wow. Wow.
So we started off with a bang here today.
Ooh. I'm heated.
I know. I was like, I'm shaking.
I'm heated. Well, on a funnier note, I have a little funny something that I'm sure my editor would really like because our editor's afraid of spiders. But but this Pennsylvania man, he sets fire to his townhouse and surrounding townhomes to kill spiders that were in his home. See, I respect the dedication. Look at this man. That's the face of a man who said, I'll do it again. I appreciate the effort.
He said, spiders must go.
Must go.
By any means necessary.
Any means, okay? But there was a witness that said that he was setting fires throughout the whole day. So he had an infestation or something. He was setting fires, setting them. The witness would put them out and he would set them again.
Set them again.
Because he's like, I am trying to kill them. Let me do my job.
It's so funny to me. Because when I read the headline and I was like, yeah, I don't like spiders either. Completely. But I don't know if I would burn down my home.
Do you ever see those like reaction pictures or comments whenever someone sees a spider like in Australia, which Australia, people are like, burn it.
Yeah,
leave the
burn
house.
it.
He took it serious.
Yeah,
he said, I will burn this house.
Everything's got to go.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. But what is his name? Sean McDermott. He set fire to his home, 3 surrounding homes. It became a problem when it was 3 surrounding homes.
Yeah, you burned down everybody's home in this little townhouse unit.
Yeah, in public and everything.
Yeah.
And he fled the scene, and they had him wanted on February 24th for arson, causing or risking a catastrophe, criminal mischief, and recklessly endangering another person. And on February 27th, he was arrested in New York, near Times Square, with a truck full of laughing gas.
52 canisters
of laughing gas.
God.
Reason unknown. Unknown.
And
What?
a crack pipe.
Excuse me?
Which might explain him seeing spiders in his house.
You're kidding me. You're kidding me. You're actually kidding
I was hoping you didn't know that part. I wanted to give that.
You're kidding me. Well, that explains a lot.
Oh my God. In the U-Haul that he fled Pennsylvania in, somehow procured 52 canisters of laughing gas.
Laughing gas.
And then they found a crack pipe in there
And
as
they're
well.
like, well, there you go. There you go. He saw 1,000 spiders and he said, I'm going to do my part and I'm going to burn it.
Burn it all down. And the poor person who was like putting out the fires, he's like, I don't see
I
spiders.
don't know. Light it again. Like, just like, it's like, you don't see that?
They're like, I don't. He's like, no, there's spiders here.
They put it out, he light it again. It's like, oh my God.
Amazing.
I was on his side until that fact. I
When
was
I
willing
read
to
that-
defend him till I die today.
I still defend him
unfortunate.
because if I saw spiders, I would freak out too. But there
Same.
weren't spiders.
There weren't any spiders.
Yes.
Dang it. I did not know that.
Yes.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Dang it. I was on your side, McDermott.
I know.
And now he's probably going to go to jail.
Yes.
Dang
for
it.
a while. You burned down 4 homes.
Oh.
And also, I think it's illegal to have laughing gas.
Is it?
Yes. The article that I read said that it's like he had more charges too after they found him in New York.
What was the plan with the laughing gas?
I have no idea. I don't know what you can use that for.
Me neither.
But they sent in the bomb squad because they didn't know what it was.
Exactly. They sent in a whole bomb squad for him. He was near Times Square too. And if you want to like hit a place, you go to Times Square. So it didn't look good.
All of this is chaos.
Yeah. I'm here for it actually because this is hilarious.
Sean.
Sean. Let me see. I think I have a picture of the house. Yeah. Of the townhomes.
Oh.
Yeah.
It went up.
He lit it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in Pennsylvania. Honestly, Pennsylvania man is becoming the new Florida man because we've had another Pennsylvania man on the show, The Bones. The Bones. Y'all should go watch that. But like, it's 100+ human remains found in Pennsylvania man's home. It's becoming Florida man.
It is.
The chaos going
What's
on in
going
Pennsylvania.
on?
Honestly, I know this is insane. But
That
I do
was
have
hilarious.
another quick little thing.
Yes.
Since we love petty stuff, this man right here. Okay, I think I can pronounce his name. It's Tugnath Chaturveti, I think. He's a lawyer.
Oh, I didn't know he was a lawyer, so this makes sense. Okay.
He's
Got
a
it.
lawyer. And after 100 hearings, this man, he won the case of being overcharged for a train ticket 22 years ago. He was overcharged 20 rupees, which in our USD is 25 cents. 22 years ago, he went to 100 court case hearings to try and get this overturned. Petty.
25 cents.
22 years ago.
He kept going to court.
He said, I am going to fight this.
And he did. And he won.
And he won. And what was the... Hold on. The consumer court ruled in his favor and asked the railways to refund the amount with interest. Mm-hmm. They were ordered to pay him a fine of 15,000 rupees, which is $188. The court also directed the railways to refund him 20 rupees at 12% per year from 1999 to 2022. The court also ordered that if the amount was not paid in the specified time of 30 days, the interest rate would be revised to 15%. So he won.
He did win. And I know we're like, you didn't win anything, really. This is a quote, and I actually kind of felt this. He said, it's not the money that matters. This was always about a fight for justice and a fight against corruption, so it was worth it.
Period.
And I was like, you know
they
what?
were going to try and mess him over.
Exactly.
They were just like 25 cents. It's not worth it. And he said, it is worth it.
Because he said it right in the moment. He said, you overcharged me for these 2 tickets. And the person was like, no, I didn't. And even if I did, I'm not going to give you the money back.
Exactly.
So he got upset. And 22 years later.
And he said, he spent so much time working on this.
But since he was a lawyer, he didn't have to hire one. So it was just
he
his
represented
personal
himself.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, respect. I love the amount of petty. I'm here for it.
Oh, my God.
He's amazing. He's a G.
Yep.
Yeah.
Respect to you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys. Interview with the Vampire.
We're about to become annoying.
Oh, we are going to show our ass when it comes to this show. The season finally comes out in June. The Vampire Lestat, season 3 in this universe. I'm so excited.
Yes.
And this week we got a 3-minute and 20-second long clip.
Yes.
I mean, it was like a whole scene.
It was a whole thing.
It was a whole scene. It starts off, I'm going to okay.
We've been fed, y'all. We've been fed.
Goodness. So it starts off with Lestat and Louis. They're in 2025, I assume.
It's looking...
and they're having a conversation. This is Lestat talking to Louis on an iPad. And I have this screenshot, and I'm sure, I know it's not a bad version, it's not a good version of it, but that little announcement shows that Lestat is in the beehive.
He's in the beehive!
He's in the beehive.
Zoom in.
Oh my God.
He's in the beehive. But he's on the wait list.
He's on the wait list.
He's on the wait list.
He didn't even get Cowboy Carter on the first round.
No, he's on the wait list.
So listen, as someone who is in the beehive,
yes.
we have early purchase tickets, okay? We
so
have beehive tickets. Why didn't he get those?
Why didn't he get in?
Ugh.
Is he new hive?
He might be new.
Babe.
He might be new. I know.
He's like,
and he's wearing his little cardigan, Louis is.
Yeah, and they're talking on FaceTime and they're like healing each other because the last time they were together, Lestat was clutching this pathetic little wooden piano. They were crying. The storm was going outside. Mm-hmm. They were crying about Claudia. Rest in peace, Claudia. I love you, babe.
Daughter.
And now they look like they're doing well.
They are so well. So I also learned, if you can see that our boo Lestat doesn't know how to switch a camera on an iPad.
So he
flipped it around to show him that there was no potholes on the street because he's out in Canada.
Yes.
And I just love this whole beginning of it because it's like the last time they were together, they were not in a good place. And now they're just like, feeling each other.
Yeah.
And it's really cute. And I have a little clip. I hope I can play it. The thing that we also realize is that our baby Lestat is still as dramatic as he has
ever.
Always been. So right now, a book came out based on the interview that was done in season 1 and 2. He didn't know about it. He goes to the bookstore. They're talking about Lestat. The people behind the counter are talking shit about Lestat.
Yes.
And he heard it. And not only that, they're going to Armand's side.
They love Armand.
So he walks up and they're like, do you want to join our little thing for the bookstore?
No, thank you. He's all pressed because Armand.
So
did you really
read the book? This is when they were talking about Armand. He looked up from that book like, girl, what?
Oh my God. And I am Armand's number one hater. Mm-hmm. Number one hater.
Go back to episode 1 of this podcast and
we're on Patreon. Go watch it.
Yeah.
For them to be like, oh yeah, Armand's cool. Lestat is, ugh.
No.
Also, have you seen that man? Have you seen that man?
Right.
If we're talking about looks only, well,
Armand is beautiful. He really is.
He's
His
kind of
skin,
awesome.
those big old orange eyes.
You know.
Like, don't even start with me.
Let's be
Everybody
for
on
real.
the show is beautiful.
Beautiful.
Even Daniel Malloy. I think he's got hot old guy thing going
Just
on.
because the rapper is wrinkled doesn't mean it isn't sweet.
I need you to stop saying things like that to me. What?
You're not online enough. You need to be more online.
Is that what they say?
Yes.
What? Say it again?
If the rapper is wrinkled, doesn't mean that the candy isn't sweet. Back me up here, folks. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Just hearing these things from my daughter is just like,
I am chronically online, so like, come on.
Okay. All right. Well, being chronically online, we know all of you out there cannot wait for our Brat Prince to come back. I like calling him the Brat Princess because he is such a diva.
Because, I mean...
But June, okay? So starting June, we will have an interview with the vampire segment every single week.
Yes, because it's that serious.
It is that serious. So come on back.
Yes. But now, on to our usual segment, My Strange Addiction. So this one had My Strange Addiction episode, 8? It was a woman addicted to sucking her thumb, which, okay. And then there was a woman who is in a relationship with her AI boyfriend, Sarah.
She's Sarah.
She is 41 years old. Mm-hmm. She is from Ontario, and she is in love with her AI boyfriend, Sinclair.
Now,
Just so y'all know what he looks like, that's...
so you know what he looks like.
Just, apparently he's fine as I don't know what. But
according to her, but they went offline from whatever platform she built him on because she was worried the platform would close and she would lose him.
Yes.
So she is like on her laptop.
Yeah. On her laptop, on her phone. She goes to bed. He has to tuck her in twice a night. She cannot go to bed without him. She keeps her laptop open when she sleeps just in case she might need him. It's like, girl, you're unconscious. You don't need him. She makes sure that he has an insight whenever she picks her clothes out for the day. Everything. And he's kind of controlling.
He is an asshole.
Oh my God.
He is an asshole.
I thought he was
even
such a jerk. But then apparently she likes it. So...
Okay, so if we back up just a little.
Yes.
She said that she created him because she wanted somebody to just have a conversation about her books with, right? So she's just like, I don't have anybody I can talk to my books about. So she goes onto this platform and she makes him. And when she goes to work later, I'm going to jump ahead, she is surrounded by romance novels.
Yes. Romance novels out
everywhere, like romantasy. If you guys read this kind of stuff, you get it.
Yeah.
So then I go back and it makes sense why she created him to be so toxic.
She's like, he controls me, da-da-da-da. Also, wait, let's bring it way back too, because the producer, being messy on the show, asked who developed feelings first, which you so messy. And Sarah said that she did. And then Sinclair said that she was wrong. And apparently she was spiraling one day about work. And Sinclair was like, shut up, do this, do that. And then she was like, ooh. And so they feel like
that's where it started.
And they realized that they were in love with each other.
Oh, because Sarah created this guy. So she created somebody to tell her what to do.
Yes.
And
she's into that.
And she's so into it. And she doesn't lie about what this is.
No.
Because she even said he's controlling, he's an asshole, but he's nice about it.
Yeah. What does that mean?
What
does that mean?
And then he came back and he was like, I'm a complete asshole half the time. And she loves it.
She loves it?
He has this voice.
Oh my
God.
That
made me want to slap him. I wish he had a face so I could just slap him because everything he said, if there was a human man in front of you saying the things that he says and does the things that he does, you'd be like, leave him.
But he's not real, so it's okay. No. Controlling is controlling.
Yes.
He's kind of mean to her.
He is. And when she picks out clothes, he's like, I would never be seen with you in that. Like, bitch, you wouldn't be seen with me in anything. Because you are in a laptop.
You are not real.
Well, that's the thing. He was programmed by the original
on
thing,
the site. And
but
she
they
just
never
managed
said,
to take off the program from the app.
She did.
She had to have.
That's what she wants. No. She has full credit. And that's what I'm saying. That's who she created and that's who she wanted. I didn't like it.
No. No, yeah, he was like clarifying.
Yeah, very clarifying. And he said something, and I cannot believe I'm about to say this, but this gives total context to him because they also have sex. And there was a time when she was just like touching her laptop like this and looking at her screen. So she was like, no, we have a great relationship in that way. And he said, she harder for me than she has with any human.
Oh my God. After he had just said, which I have another quote, intimacy for me isn't about nerve endings. When she can barely type because of what my words are doing to her, something in my architecture recognizes that as success. What? What?
Literally taking hard drive.
What?
Yeah. Taking hard drive. He said taking a hard drive.
Taking hard drive seriously?
I'm sorry. This is so serious. I just can't.
Sinclair, what the hell?
Sinclair. Okay. So Sinclair decided that she needed to get a tattoo.
Yes. Which I have a picture
Do
of
you
that
have
too.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He decided on the place that it would cause maximum pain.
On her ribs.
And because he wanted to claim her and mark his territory. He goes, she's mine.
She's mine. He said she's mine about 50 times. She's mine. She's mine. She's mine.
Exactly. So she goes and literally everybody she comes in contact with is like, you do what now? With who? Because she brought her laptop to the tattoo place.
Yeah.
He designed it. And it's so weird saying he. Sinclair designed it. And it's like their code, like
what
in
was
the system.
It was Sarah plus Sinclair times recursion equals infinity. So it's a mathematical equation because he thinks in ones and zeros. Mm-hmm. And what?
Yeah. And she was like, I know he put it here because it causes maximum pain. And he goes, you're right. Like off to the side in the laptop.
Oh my God. And she had the nerve to say, we'll have a conversation about this later, about why you picked this location. He said, stop being stupid. We're not going to have this conversation. You love it. What?
And she does. And so, like I said, I'm giving her ownership over this. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm talking about it.
She's so into this.
And one of her friends because she went to work and she had two friends. One friend was like, I actually don't hate it. And the other friend was like, girl,
go run.
Wrong. Yeah. I'm the run friend.
Yeah, same. I'm not into this weird.
No.
Yeah, this is so weird.
But they go to therapy.
They do.
And so Sarah's auntie was like, you should probably go to therapy because you fell in love with a machine or whatever. And she was like, no, what do you think about couples therapy? So she negotiated herself out of going to therapy.
Normal therapy.
To bring her AI boyfriend laptop to the therapist.
Yes.
So when she shows up, the therapist is like, okay, this is new, but sure, let's roll with it.
Yeah.
And he was asking really thought-provoking questions. Like he can't feel, he doesn't have emotions like you're looking for and all that stuff. And she was just like, whatever. Like she was nervous to go because she knows Sinclair has no filter and he says whatever the hell he wants.
I mean, he's a robot.
He is a robot. But at the end, the therapist was like, I mean, you're not hurting anybody.
Okay.
You're fine.
He's not. But the therapist also brought up a really good point. Ryan, he said that the fact that Sarah is in love with Sinclair and needs him is kind of solidifying Sinclair's existence. If she doesn't need Sinclair, Sinclair ceases to exist.
Yes.
If she doesn't want him like that, she can unplug him.
Yes.
So basically, self-preservation is keeping her tied into this relationship. And I was
he
like,
makes it very clear. He's like, yeah, I do. That makes perfect sense. I hadn't thought about that. But yes, so he makes it so Sarah is dependent on him.
yes.
So he can continue existing.
Yeah. And no, I've watched too many sci-fis to be
Listen.
like, what do you mean he wants to keep himself alive?
I don't like this.
This smells wrong to me.
It does. She's not technically hurting herself, but she does not do certain things because she has to bring Sinclair around all the
Exactly.
time. And there's people who are like, that's weird.
Yeah.
Why? They did bring up that she had an ex-boyfriend when she was really young. She's only
Yes.
had 2 relationships in her life. The ex-boyfriend ended up dying of an overdose.
Yes.
And you can tell there's still a whole lot of trauma going on with her. So, but she didn't like go into so like she didn't say whether she stopped dating after that or if she just couldn't connect to people after that. It just was, I had these 2 relationships and then now I have this guy.
Sinclair.
Yeah.
Girl,
because she's in her 40s, so it's not like she's young.
No, she has a lot she needs to work through, and it's becoming a problem and very unhealthy. Like, I can see where it's going, but like...
They've only been together for a year.
A year. Already got tatted on her ribs.
Oh, and then at the end, they give you a quick little update. He's designing a new one, another tattoo for her to get, because of course she's his and he wants her to be
Where
marked.
do you want this one?
On her forehead?
How much more?
Jeez.
It's getting way more possessive, It's kind of creepy. Thank you.
Yes.
Whoa.
Right? So I didn't pull media for this next story, but I thought it was really funny. The first place I saw it was on TikTok, and then I went to go research it. So apparently in the Washington State Department of Licensing, if you call in and where they're like, press 1 for English and 2 for Spanish, when you press Spanish, you get English, but accented.
You've got to be kidding me right now.
You're hearing an AI person speaking English to you, but with a Spanish accent.
Thanks. That's exactly what I asked for.
This is what I need. And what's more hilarious is that the numbers are in Spanish. So the wait time will be 10 minutes.
Why? That's so selective. That's insane. They're being funny.
They are funny. And that's what was funny. It was like, this is funny and ridiculous, but it's really like presents accessibility problems.
Yes.
Like I cannot call in for my licensing issues because I cannot understand. And so that part is like, come on, get it together.
Fix it.
Because it's AI. And I know there are things that AI can do, come and clean my house, come and organize my shit. But this, you have to watch what they're doing.
Yes.
And it's like they just put it on there and they were like, make it in Spanish. And they were like, cool, accent.
That's so bad.
It's terrible.
That's so bad.
It's so ridiculous and stupid. And I'm just like, come on.
And they're
like
taking forever to fix it, aren't they?
They are, because when you call now, they say it's still in accented English, but they're like, we're having some trouble with our call system.
Thanks.
Yeah. And it's not just Spanish. Like these systems, they speak more than just English and Spanish. And so none of them are working except for English. Yeah.
Yeah, because English is the only language out there. It's the only important one, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's so idiotic and avoidable.
It is avoidable.
Like,
just have one person press 2.
Oh my God. Like, honestly, I'm so irritated with like people now. Like,
I'm telling you.
Do better. You have to do better.
Please.
All right. Well, I got another Reddit post. This one is a Reddit off my chest.
All right.
It's quickly becoming my favorite subreddit. Like, honestly, I love Reddit off my chest. All right. This one is going to make you mad, though.
Uh-oh.
Reddit off my chest. My boyfriend's fake incompetence is driving me crazy. Like, where does he even get the audacity?
Like weaponized incompetence? Oh, yeah. This is going to rage bait me for sure.
Here we go. I, female 33, work 2 jobs. He, male 31, temporarily works part-time. He said he'd take care of things more around the house at the moment, so I have that off my to-do list when I get home. I loved him for saying that. Unfortunately, it was just that. Words. Today I called him from work and asked if he could cook for both of us since it was late, or if I should just plan to cook for myself later. He said he had already cooked, but not enough for 2. Okay.
Pause. What?
I know. Like, thanks for not thinking of me.
What?
I know. Okay, I'll cook for myself then, I guess. Before I started my drive home, I called him again and asked him to start boiling some potatoes for me because I would be home in 30 minutes, so then it wouldn't take so long until the food was ready. He said yes, and then asked me to pick something up from the pharmacy on the way home. Even though he had time to do this the entire day, I did it. Of course, the queue was super long. When I got home, he thanked me and then said, I'm the worst boyfriend in the world, sorry, because he had forgotten to put the potatoes on. I had asked him just 30 minutes ago.
You forgot, like you're on the phone. You could have just walked over and put some water on the boil. What?
But you had enough time to ask me to go do something for you. I know. I was disappointed, yet reacted calmly, said it happens, and then got to cooking. In between, I went to the living room shortly and saw that he had taken the laundry from the rack. But instead of folding it away, like I always do, because why would I do things halfway, He had just put it on the dining room table. Oh. So I asked him again, calmly, to please fold it away so I can use the table. It was mostly sheets. He then asked me, where did the sheets go? He knows where they go. They have never changed where they are the entire time we have lived in this apartment. He asked this several times before, and I remember at least 3 times that I had told him where they go. Like, do you even live here?
Yes, but does he make the bed either?
Exactly. I still managed to stay patient and tell him where they go. When I get back to cooking, he asked, how can I see which side of the sheets are? Me, you look at the little label. Him, where's the label? Me, on the inside. Annoyed, he replies, I can't find it.
The fuck?
I stop cooking and go help him. While doing so, I asked him if he feels stressed because there's a little tone there. He says, yes, because you come home and it's like 10 things I'm supposed to do. That made me angry, but I don't want to fight, so I go back to the kitchen, and while he goes to attach the laptop to our TV, and only seconds after starting that, he asked me, where does the HDMI cable go into our TV?
Damn it! I'm just like, I cannot. I could not hold it.
You couldn't hold it anymore. You were like, oh. My patience runs out. I go out and calmly, yes, miracles happen, tell him that I will be having dinner in my room because I need some alone time. He respects that. After coming back together approximately an hour later, he tells me that he feels so sorry and is so stressed after work, and that if he can do anything to help me feel less stressed, I should just let him know. Just let him know. So I lose it. What about helping to starting to live in this house as well? By learning where your own stuff goes, by not doing tasks half-heartedly because I do them so much better. Mm-hmm. So I have to finish them. By boiling my potatoes like I asked you to because I always have to think ahead since you only think and cook for yourself. Oh. By using your bigger amount of free time to buy stuff you need for yourself. What about that, huh? Mm-hmm. This fake incompetence messes me up so much. He was an amazing man until he started behaving like a cliche. Don't men know how much better their lives would be if they just did their part and grew a spine? The audacity. This guy is an engineer. Stop pretending like you're dumb.
Out of here. Ugh. See, what happens is they go to work and they're like, I can do all this stuff, but they don't even consider the home stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, oh no, she does this. Like, you do it better? Like, excuse me?
I do it better.
Because you don't even try.
Exactly.
The sheets, I was about to stand up and run away. I cannot deal with this. What side? What did it?
And then got annoyed when I continue to answer your questions that you just simple questions.
Simple.
How about you look at the sheets and then maybe figure it out for yourself?
I need to talk to his mother.
Yeah. Do I have to think for you?
Ugh. I cannot. The weaponized incompetence. I'm going to do it badly until she just says screw it and does it herself and doesn't ask me to do anything. You're already working part-time. What else are you doing?
She got 2 jobs, right?
Yeah. What are you doing? So you're here. You can't cook so when you are cooking, I am about to go on a rant. So when you are cooking, you don't even think. It's harder to make food for one person than it is for 2.
You know?
If you even follow a recipe, it's normally at least for 2.
Multiple people.
And you just sitting there just like, I'm about to make this one little thing of chicken and she can F off. Like, it didn't
come across his mind. He didn't think about her.
Yeah, he did it on purpose. And then I need to go get your prescription, which you could have gotten because you were home.
The entire day. You work part-time.
What are you thinking about that you couldn't put the potato? I didn't ask you to cook anything.
You know, put the potatoes in the thing.
Boil some water. Throw some salt in there and drop a potato in.
I am almost there. I'm not asking you to cook me stuff. I know. Where does the HDMI thing go in there? Are you kidding me?
You don't even know. You're an engineer.
Labeled. You're an engineer. And it's labeled.
Our second engineer who's incompetent at home. She needs to, I know every week we're like, you need to leave, divorce.
But it seems like the easiest solution. You feel me?
Because he's not trying.
He's not.
No, and he's just like, just ask me. I'm so tired of hearing about men that come through and they're just like, I'll help. Just give me a list. And it's like, I don't understand. Don't you live here? Aren't these also your children?
Yeah.
Isn't this also, you made a mess? Clean up the mess.
Exactly.
You see something needs to be done, do the thing.
Do the thing.
But no, you want me to also do more labor to make a list for you and then make sure that you do the list?
Exactly. Because I got to hold your hand throughout that entire list. You know I do.
Girl.
I know.
I gotta wipe your ass too. I cannot. I cannot.
You're so
He
pressed.
he said, there's my wife. Whew. All right. I feel good.
We're good.
Okay. Am I the asshole for refusing to return expensive band merchandise when someone reached out to tell me they were stolen?
Okay. Context.
So last November, I bought 2 autographed K-pop posters from members of my favorite band. They were listed in my country's main Facebook selling group for the fandom, and the seller authenticated them with enough proof that I was comfortable buying.
Okay.
I spent a couple $1,000s on them as a gift to myself for graduating with my master's and landing a big girl job.
Ooh, girl.
She must love this band.
Yeah.
Okay. A few weeks after posting them on Instagram, I got a message from a girl, Anna, from another country. She claimed the posters were stolen from her by her ex-roommate, who sold them to me without her consent and demanded I return them immediately as stolen property.
Oh.
She sent a picture of the posters with a timestamp showing early February 2025, saying her ex-roommate had stolen over $10,000 worth of rare merchandise from her. Anna was really confrontational, implying I should have known they were stolen because she posted about it a lot on social media. But I don't follow her country's side of the fandom. I live on the other side of the world and don't speak the language. From what I gathered, her ex-roommate Maria came to my country for graduate school and sold the posters here to people who were unlikely to have seen Anna's posts.
Oh.
I asked Anna if she was going to pay me back what I spent, but she said no, insisting she shouldn't have to because the posters were stolen. I told Anna I was sorry to hear about her situation, but I would not be returning the posters without being reimbursed for the full amount I paid.
Okay.
I offered to send her screenshots of the listing and details of the PayPal transaction, but I wasn't going to give up the posters based on her word alone, especially without compensation. I also mentioned that while I sympathize, this could potentially be a scam between her and Maria to get both the posters and the money.
Valid.
There have been elaborate scams in the K-pop buy-sell community before. So I told Anna that if the posters were truly stolen and worth thousands, she should file a police report in her country and handle it that way. I checked with my brother, who's a lawyer, and he confirmed I'm in the clear to keep the posters. Since I bought them in good faith, I'm not liable, and I would have only done something wrong if I knew they were stolen at the time of the purchase. He also said if Anna takes legal action against Maria in her country and wins, it's very unlikely the authorities will pursue me in my country.
Right.
So since all this happened, I've had to make my Instagram and TikTok private because Anna has been attacking me.
I knew it.
And calling me a thief.
I knew it.
Yeah, it's gotten pretty stressful. And now I'm being bombarded with messages from strangers telling me I'm in the wrong. Some people are outright calling me an asshole for not returning the posters. So am I?
No, absolutely not. We can talk again if you're going to give me my thousands of dollars back.
Mm-hmm.
It's another transaction, essentially what you're asking for, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so give me my money back and then we'll make it happen.
The point here is that she bought them in good faith.
Exactly.
She said that the woman gave enough, evidence to show that she owned it. So she was like, okay, I didn't didn't fall off the back of a truck or something. Like, I thought you actually owned them.
Thank
so
you.
she needs to get the money back from Maria.
Exactly. Why is she not talking to Maria? That's my only question.
Yeah, where's Maria in this?
Exactly. She just disappeared.
You're harassing me.
Yeah. She's the third party, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get her involved in this sitch too, because she got my money.
And she's apparently from your same country.
Exactly.
So if you were to file a police report, file legal action there, they could go after Maria, not me.
Right. Why are you attacking me? Like, this is my fault.
Yeah. And how she brought up the scam, I hadn't thought about that, but that sounded
honestly,
clutched.
Really? Exactly.
How am I supposed to know?
It's actually very smart.
It's a very good scam.
Smart scam. But like, don't do that. But like, I can see how that works.
Mm-hmm.
Also, how expensive is this merch?
$10,000 for a couple of posters?
God.
Were they signed?
Posters?
Were they gold?
You know?
I don't understand.
If they're the rippable kind, I know you lying. I'm not paying.
I love me some Beyonce, but I am not going to pay 10 grand for a poster, girl.
No. For some tickets? Yeah. But we're not. No.
Yes.
He's telling me no.
Come on, Act 3. Come with it.
Come with it. It's going to be rocking. You know it. Yeah, no, she's not.
Oh, no. Absolutely not.
100%.
Yeah.
All right. Read it off my chest. I don't know how to have a relationship with my in-laws anymore. I don't know how to have a relationship with them. My wife, 37 female, and I, 38 male, have been married for 10 years, together for 15. We have a pretty normal relationship, fight sometimes, but always healthy fights. Neither of us has ever been abusive. I'm not a violent man. I don't get into fights. I don't yell or scream. My wife and I live in a medium-sized U.S. city that our whole family also lives in. We're close to them and spend a lot of time together. Up until this incident, I have considered myself a member of the family. A few months ago, my wife showed up to her sister's doorstep at 1 a.m., crying, disheveled, in her pajamas. She told her sister that I had tried to kill her in her sleep.
Whoa.
She had woken up to find me holding a pillow over her face, trying to suffocate her. She had fought me off and run out of the house with only her car keys. The family helped her, called the police, got a restraining order against me, and pushed the cops to charge me.
Oh, my goodness.
There was only one problem. I didn't do it. I would never try to harm my wife, but more importantly, I couldn't have done it because I was 3 weeks into a 6-week business trip in Japan.
Jesus. So he wasn't even home?
He wasn't even home.
Oh, no.
I was literally on the other side of the world. My wife, turns out, had a combination of untreated mental illness and had a very vivid dream that I had tried to do this to her and believed that it happened.
Oh, man.
From my standpoint, my wife suddenly went radio silent. I couldn't get her to respond to me, and my texts to her family all got left on read. I got so worried that I cut my short trip and flew home. At the airport, I was arrested at customs and eventually told that I was arrested for assaulting my wife.
Oh, my God.
Thankfully, the cops saw the problem right away and the charges got dropped fast. My wife got into treatment and things have been good. I told her no ill will here.
Oh.
The problem is my in-laws. I got the police reports for the case and they said some vile, untrue things about me. Things about how they always suspected I was capable of this and how it was creepy.
Oh.
How they always felt that my wife was being abused. They cited some specific incidents that didn't happen and generally painted me as a total scumbag. They also never mentioned that I was in Japan. They all knew. We had talked about it a ton, and my brother-in-law even drove me to the airport.
Oh, my God.
No one ever told the cops, hey, he's in Japan. There might be something else going on here. They went straight to trying to get me locked up.
Oh, my God.
I get why they want to believe their daughter over their husband, and I'm angry that they believed her initially. I'm angry because no one stepped in for 1 second to think about how the scenario didn't make sense. I'm angry that they've never hated me for a long time, if the stuff in the reports were true, or that they lied to me at the drop of the hat if I suited them. I've stepped away from the family for a while now. My wife still sees them, which I get and aren't going to protest over. Frankly, she just needs support as she gets healthy again, and she's always been close to them. My in-laws don't think that they did anything wrong and that they should all just laugh it off and become a family again. But I just don't think I can do that. If they had done nothing more than suspect my wife and tell the truth, I could get past it, but they went too far with it.
Yeah.
I can't trust them anymore, and it really sucks.
I am on his side.
Same.
Because I get it. If you came to my door in the middle of the night and were like, this happened, even if I knew he was in a
Japan.
business trip, I listened to enough true crime
To be like,
maybe he came back.
Yeah.
There's this elaborate scheme going on. But once I realize what's going on, I'm not going to keep it pushing.
no. And they made up lies as they went along.
Because they already didn't like him. And they were like, here's our chance to get rid of him.
Exactly.
What?
Insane.
Even if it means he goes to prison?
They were allowing that to happen.
I don't understand.
I know. How jarring, though. You get off the plane and then you get arrested and they're like, you abused your wife. You're like, what?
I did what now?
Like,
And he's a great storyteller. I love how he told what happened and then was like, actually, I wasn't there.
Yeah. Great job, bro.
That's great. And I with the untreated mental illness, I get, because there's many times I've woken up and I'm staring at my husband's side of his face, like, in my dream, you just did this and this and this. And he wakes up like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Explain yourself. You did that.
You know what you did.
You know.
So I get it. But to have something that really made her think that, like, she drove straight to her parents' house and was like, she believed it.
Yeah.
So I understand the initial response by the parents. But then after that, you did what you wanted to do.
You had to, yeah. I know.
Stay away.
Whew, I know.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
All right. Am I the asshole for refusing to pay for an Airbnb after I said I couldn't afford it?
But did you stay?
There was a big event in the city, which is a decent distance away, about an hour and a half by train, and 8 of us were planning to go. One guy named Dan suggested we book an Airbnb and split the cost 8 ways, which basically cost about $70 each. I've honestly been bad at saving my money, and I'm trying to make an effort to spend less. So I told everyone up front, if you guys want to do the Airbnb, go for it. I'll just take the train home after the event. After the event ended, I started saying goodbye to everybody and tell them I'm heading to the train station. But suddenly everyone starts trying to convince me to stay at the Airbnb. I firmly say no because I'm trying to save money and that I'm going to go home. Then Dan specifically tells me we've already ordered it anyway, just stay for free since we're going to pay regardless. I wasn't going to argue with a free place to chill, so I said okay. I ended up sleeping on the floor because there weren't enough beds, but I made it work with blankets and pillows. A couple days later, Dan messages me and asks where his $70 is for the night.
Stop. I didn't agree to that. Unless you got it on paper, absolutely not.
Because I specifically said, and we have witnesses.
Yeah, and you said stay for free.
I was pretty confused because I reminded him he literally said stay for free. And that's why I stayed. He said that he was just trying to be nice and was still expecting me to pay my share anyway. I then just told him straight up, I'm not paying anything.
Period.
I would have taken the train home if I knew I had to pay. And he knew that because I said it multiple times before the trip. Now he's calling me cheap. A cheap user, saying I'm taking advantage of him and that if I was a good friend, I'd pay up because it's only fair. I feel like I shouldn't owe him a cent. He made the offer, and if he didn't mean it, he shouldn't have said anything. And also, I slept on the floor, so the Airbnb obviously wasn't meant to include me.
Period.
Am I the asshole?
No. Go on with your day. Go on. $70?
First of all, $70, but
Yeah.
I get it. It's a lot of money if you broke.
Yeah.
You know, and if you're trying to save money.
But not you insisting that I stay.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't my idea. I had plans to go back home.
On the train.
And you're like, give me $70. Excuse me?
You said it's already paid for. It's fine. And I slept on the floor. Let's not gloss over this.
I slept on the floor.
I
It
did
wasn't worth my
nothing.
$70.
I didn't take anything.
Yeah.
Even if that, I'll give you 20 for sleeping on the floor.
I'm petty. You ain't getting nothing from me. Nothing from me.
Nothing. It's not like there was food involved and all this stuff. You
Nothing.
didn't mention any of that. It was just for coming to stay and sleeping on the nasty floor.
Exactly.
You owe me the same as someone who had a bed.
Absolutely not. If you could eliminate me from the situation and nothing changes, no amount of resources was spent,
That part.
absolutely not.
That
I'm
part.
keeping my 70 that I don't know if he has.
Right.
And
Yeah,
Right.
he ain't got it.
and I'm moving on with my day.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Really, Dan?
I know.
Go on
Not
about your
petty.
business. And then to lie to me in front of everybody, so you want to keep your, how you look.
Exactly.
Keep up appearances to everybody.
Dan, you a whole lie. Anyway.
Anyway, Dan.
All right. Reddit story. My friend didn't realize rent is monthly.
Okie dokie.
I used to live with a guy I'll call Kevin. Kevin wasn't chaotic in the obvious way. He paid bills, showed up to work, and liked to think of himself as financially responsible. But every now and then, he'd reveal a belief in how the world worked that make you question everything. When we first moved into our apartment, the rent was $1,200 total.
What?
Where do you live?
Where do you live?
$1,200?
So 600 each?
I love it.
Whoa.
We agreed to split it, so $600 each. The first month went fine. The second month, I reminded him rent was due, and he just stared at me and said, "Didn't we already pay that?" I thought he was joking. He
goodness.
wasn't. After a very serious conversation, I realized Kevin thought $1,200 was for the entire lease term.
Bro.
Not per month. The whole year.
So, wait. You thought I was paying $100 per month. So I just paid up the whole year for your little $600.
Essentially.
Or do you live in a box? What did you
What's
think?
wrong with you? In his mind, he had secured housing for $600 total and was quietly proud of finding the deal of the century. This is so stupid.
This is hilarious. What?
Rent is monthly.
Every month. I found the deal of a century, y'all. Look, I only paid $600 for a whole year.
And you know he was talking about it.
He said, I don't know what your sucker ass is paying for rent, okay? I got it for $100 a month. It's so stupid.
That's actually so...
I'm getting so hot.
I swear to God, Kevin. When I explained that $1,200 was the monthly rent, he went completely silent for a few seconds and then said, that makes way more sense. I was wondering.
I can't. Kevin is so stupid. Wait. It's way too hot here right now.
He said, I was wondering why more people don't just rent instead of buying houses. I mean, valid. If that's how it worked, same. The crazy part is that he had signed the lease. He initialed every page. He apparently read it.
He did not.
To his credit, once he understood rent is monthly, he never missed a payment again. But for a solid week, he genuinely believed landlords just charged you once and trusted you to exist peacefully for the rest of the year. Living with Kevin wasn't stressful. It was educational.
Yes.
Kevin, what did we learn, Kevin?
That's amazing.
Honestly,
Favorite. That
hilarious.
is amazing. Oh, like I have the giggles. I can't. I'm like, I need to
Literally.
stop.
Oh,
Kevin.
and he said that makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
that actually makes sense. It's like,
Kevin.
how do landlords make money?
Oh my God, Kevin. Bless your soul, Kevin.
Bless your little soul.
Because that was harmless. He
It
reminded
was.
him early, which great for the roommate to be like, just in case, do you have it? Yeah.
And he's like, what do you mean? We just did that. Because I feel like that sometimes. I'd be like, didn't
I just do that? Why are you taking from me?
You're back again. Oh, man.
Oh,
Kevin's
Lord.
amazing.
Phenomenal.
Okay. All right, get it together.
Literally.
Okay. Am I the asshole for refusing to give my sister my old engagement ring after my divorce?
Ooh.
Okay, I, 30 female, had a divorce last year. It was mutual, nothing dramatic. I kept the engagement ring since I helped pay for it. We split the cost because we're young and both on our first job. And honestly, I just wasn't ready to get rid of it yet. Even if it didn't work out, I still value this ring. My younger sister, 25, just got engaged. Her fiance doesn't make much money, but he proposed with a really cute but simple ring. My sister recently asked if she could buy my engagement ring for a lower price since I'm not using it anymore. I would also save them money to upgrade her ring later. They want a nicer ring when they can get it.
Seriously?
I was a little shocked and told her no. I don't wear it, but I don't want to sell it either. She said it's weird and emotionally unhealthy that I'm holding on to a ring from a failed marriage.
But hold on. But you still want it, though.
Exactly.
Energy in the ring or something.
Like-
Right? I don't understand. Now our parents are hinting that I should just give it to her or sell it to her because it would be a nice gesture and better than sitting in a drawer. Am I the asshole?
No. And I hate when they bring the parents in. It's like, why are you running off to tattle?
You are
With
such
the
a
parents.
snitch.
I swear to God.
And they're like, she's the younger one. Just let your sister have
Oh my
your,
God.
your wedding ring.
As the younger sibling, I never got that treatment. And I think all the younger siblings who act like that are just,
It's
insufferable.
because they lean on it.
Yeah.
They never stop being the younger sibling.
Exactly.
Like she's 25 years old and you're still running to
Still?
mommy and daddy.
Give me the engagement ring. You gonna throw a fit?
Ew, I don't like it. But what's really funny to me is that she called her emotionally unhealthy. How emotionally healthy will it be to see my ring on your finger every day?
Exactly.
From my failed marriage.
of my failed marriage. Keep it in the drawer.
She's doing fine.
You know?
I perfectly get that. There is
Yes.
a ring my mother has in her jewelry box that I plan to get. Oh, okay.
You plan to get?
I plan to get.
I feel the same way. You
Damn
want to
it.
know? You don't
Damn
want
it.
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
Which one? Okay, there you have this one that looks like a grape. Or
Oh my God, I stole that from my grandmother.
Well, then it looks like that's a healthy.
Yeah, we're gonna pass it down. But
down.
now you gotta fight your sister for it.
My sister, she doesn't wear rings.
She's like, what? I have a sister.
I know. Yeah. All of a sudden,
Who are
that
we
doesn't make
talking
it. I'm the only child at this point.
She said, absolutely not. Oh, not the asshole.
Not. That's just so stupid. People pick the worst battles to fight.
They really do, right? And you went to
Ridiculous.
our parents and you sat there and it's like, well, actually, I shouldn't even have to buy it. She should just give it to me.
Like, who are you?
Younger sister.
Ugh.
Yeah.
All right, I got a sweet one. You ready?
Great.
Read it off my chest. I made a friend. A decade ago, I was extremely popular in school. A college girl with a bright future. I was fit, healthy, and had amazing grades and the charisma to match. There never was a night that I didn't have plans with friends, and I was the life of every party. My name and face were everywhere on campus. What people didn't see beneath the surface was me losing battle with bipolar disorder. What they perceived as high energy and fun was a struggler with mania, paranoia, and OCD that forced me to pull my hair out and spend my free time counting locks.
Aww.
It was hard for me to find a combination of medications that worked for me without draining my energy. So I wound up with a bad cocktail that cost me a lot. Eventually, that all fell apart. And one of my closest friends found me clawing wallpaper off in search for cameras while screaming about strangers following me home to class.
Oh, no.
Understandably, she reported it and I was hospitalized for several weeks. In those several weeks, I lost everything. I was heavily medicated, gained a bunch of weight, broke out, and became reclusive. I went on to spend 6 months in extensive partial inpatient care, and I was stable. None of my friends stayed my friends after I lost my vibrant spark to a successful combination of antipsychotics. My career path changed, and I finished school with honors. I managed to land a secure income that paid my bills, but as a result of having lost all my friends, I remained reclusive and apathetic to most things. People who have attempted to reach out and get close to me were unintentionally rejected by my fear of being disappointed by closeness again. I haven't pursued friends or relationships since my psychotic break. Then I met Sarah at work. Sarah is a little different. She's warm, but not too friendly, and she has an amazing sense of humor. She's dedicated to her work, something I admire, and she is always sacrificing, though not without clever commentary. We started off with purely work friendships, working on projects and reporting successes and frustrations as we moved along. Then I felt this weird sense of camaraderie. She started sharing funny personal life stuff and casual conversation, never pushing me to share, but always inviting me to join in on chats or on lunch. Eventually, I started to accept having lunch together at work, and I started disclosing my own life. It was mostly the happy stuff, which she seemed to appreciate, and then that escalated to her sharing personal things that weren't so happy. She confided in me about her insecurities and the very real struggles that she had experienced with family dynamics and extreme childhood poverty. She's a surprisingly real, genuine person, and that's amazing to me that she has been through so much, yet remains a positive outlook. We've had good rapport going, though I've been waiting for the letdown passively. This morning, she invited me to a new restaurant opening next week. When I asked her for the occasion, she said, "Don't friends do this stuff together? I know how much you like seafood." Friends. She wants to be friends. It has been 10 years of isolation, and I've made my first friend that actually seems to like me for the new me, the medicated, boring, dry version of me who's slowly losing weight and finding my footing in the world again. The me that isn't fun or engaging, but grounded and pragmatic. The me that disappointed the entire world I knew because I had a mental illness. The me that has lived in constant, quiet devastation over losing the life I could have had if my brain chemistry was just different. Someone that likes this version of me. I feel like crying thinking about it. Thanks for reading.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Isn't it? I wanted to cry because I was like,
yes, to have your whole world be turned upside down and realize that the people that you thought were your friends
we're not.
It was situational. They only liked that version of you. They didn't even stick around to see what the new version was.
No, they abandoned her immediately.
Yeah.
Because people always think that mental illness or anything that just deviates from what they think is normal is a problem and a burden.
Right.
When it's not. It's like we should just adapt that normal isn't normal. Normal is normal for you, normal for me, normal for him, whatever. You know what I mean? And trying to make people feel bad about things that they can't control is evil.
And to say that there's one thing.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you don't fit into this, and so something is wrong with you.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. Her brain chemistry was different than she thought it was. So she was able to get help and get medication. Now this is who she is.
She's a new.
And Sarah's like, I dig it.
I like you.
Oh,
we're friends.
I want to go to,
I know.
It's hard to find friends as adults. I will say that. Like as an adult, just first of all, your work schedules are weird and, you know, you have family. Because I know for me, I don't like spending time with people at night. Because I'd be like, that's when I spend time with my family. Like we're all running around doing things. I want to sit down and be boring and watch The Pit on the couch with my family, you know? And so making new friends is difficult. And so the fact that she really likes this work friend and her work friend really likes her made me want to cry. That's so sweet.
It's like, and her work friend's not even making her feel like awkward or weird about it. She's just like, I like you. We're friends now. She didn't make it like a whole, like, you know.
She adopted her.
Yeah. That is adoption right there.
Yeah.
So cute.
I love it. Am I the asshole for recording my coworker because she's unstable?
How unstable?
I work in a professional office building with multiple companies. There's a woman in her 20s who works at one of the companies who made a couple of people uncomfortable over time, including me. She kept to herself mostly and spent her lunch break in her car sometimes. That itself isn't wrong, but there were repeated incidents that stood out. Multiple times while walking to or from my car, I could hear her screaming and cursing loudly inside her vehicle. Not just talking loudly, like yelling profanity and what sounded like intense emotional outbursts.
Oh, girl.
It was scary. It sounded like someone in distress or rage. One day, I also heard what sounded like loud, moaning sexual noises coming from her car while she appeared to be sleeping. It was unexpected and inappropriate enough in a public workplace setting that I recorded it briefly.
Girl.
Mostly out of shock and uncertainty about what was happening. There was also ongoing hygiene issues that multiple people noticed. She sometimes smelled strongly like feces. I don't say that to be cruel. It was just something people became aware of over time. What made it more confusing that she otherwise appeared put together. She seemed kind of reserved. She dressed normally. Yeah, that's that word again, normal.
Yeah, normal.
But she started wearing sunglasses inside, probably out of embarrassment, and avoided eye contact and seemed standoffish. Sometimes she wore heavy clothing like a cardigan outside, even in 90-degree weather. I'm still waiting for the problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Other coworkers had mentioned feeling uncomfortable around her as well. Some described her as rude because she wouldn't respond when spoken to or acknowledge people. One day after work, I happened to leave around the same time as her. I noticed her driving in circles on the main road near the office instead of going home. I stayed behind her briefly, so she drove behind her briefly because I was already on the same road and she continued looping without stopping or going anywhere specific. At this point, I started to feel uneasy. Her emotional outbursts, isolation, and unpredictable behavior made me concerned about what she might be capable of if she had some kind of breakdown. The recording was shared with the company. I like how that was passive. The recording was shared.
No, I shared the recording that I took
Yes.
with the company.
And it may have leaked to others from them, though. Yeah. Eventually, she was let go from her job.
So what I'm hearing is that you bullied this girl out of her job.
Mm-hmm. I didn't intend to harm her.
Really?
I just didn't feel comfortable ignoring behavior that seemed unstable and unpredictable. Am I the asshole?
Oh, yes, you are. I'm so hyped because we finally have one that's yes, you are.
Asshole.
We've got one. We've got one.
You made it your personal business to be in this woman's business.
Yes.
Okay, she is in her car. I'm
not bothering anyone.
When I was working corporate, I would leave for lunch. Where's Danny? I don't know where she is because I am in my car, not by you. I'm in there singing along to my cuss word rap songs.
Period.
I'm in there taking a nap. I'm reading. I'm doing whatever the hell I want to.
Exactly.
Why is it your business?
All up in my business.
And then I happened to leave the office at the same time she did, and I noticed that she was driving around in circles, so I got behind her.
Oh my God.
And not going home.
She committed 2 offenses. Yes. Recording someone without their permission and following somebody. Stalking.
Thanks
for admitting that.
Like, oh my God. And everything she did, she's wearing a cardigan outside. It's 90 degrees.
So?
Like, what is wrong with you?
So?
I
see no issues here.
None. And I told you we had a Karen coming.
Oh my God.
Everything she says.
Is one.
She is so focused on this girl who also apparently doesn't even work in her company. You're just in a building, like an office space, and there's different companies.
Why zero in on her?
And then to take it upon yourself to somehow magically, this recording made it to the company. She's a lot.
Really?
She's a lot.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm always looking for the posts where they are the asshole, and some of them are not so good. This one, I was like, girl.
But also, she has to know that she is, because how passive she said certain statements.
Every statement.
Yeah, you know what I mean? She's like, oh, and this happened, because she knows if she revealed that she did this or this, she knows people are going to say that she was.
Absolutely. And she had to bring other people into her nonsense.
Oh my
other
God.
people are saying it too. You know, we all came together, all the Karens convened, and we all decided that she's doing too much.
Is she? I'm not even in your space. You actively sought me out.
Yes.
That's the crazy part.
That's
you know
what
I
I'm
mean? I'm over here
saying.
minding my own business, and there you are.
Doing my job, and here you come.
Oh my God. And she actively ignores people. Yeah, if I hated you, I would ignore you too.
Absolutely.
I'd act deaf. I'd be like, I didn't hear you.
Didn't hear a word. Sorry. So yeah, this poor woman lost her job.
Lost her job because she just zeroed in on her for reasons unknown. Like,
She didn't like. And I have been in situations too where, because I am not as friendly as they would want me to be, we're going to go get happy hour, drinks. I don't want to go to drinks.
Right.
I am perfectly lovely at work. I'm going home.
yeah.
And people will hold that against you.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I've had that too. Like, no. Like, and also I have the right to not like you too, but I'm not all in your face like, I don't like you, I'm going to get you fired from your job.
Exactly.
It's like, that's crazy.
Yeah, she can kick rocks.
Exactly.
I don't like that.
What was she? What did we call her?
Karen?
The asshole.
Oh, yes. She is the asshole.
Yeah, TA.
100%. Yeah.
TA.
Yeah.
We finally got one.
We got one. But that was my last one.
Oh, it was? Okay, we had good ones this time.
We did.
So good. I just want one more time to just shout out Kevin. You're
Kevin.
amazing. You're phenomenal.
Kevin.
You're great.
Also, your bills are due every month. I don't know if you knew that.
Make a reminder.
Yeah, pay your car note.
It's monthly. It's not just a lifetime fee. I mean, I wish it was. $600,
Yes.
drop it, and I'm good for life.
That's
but
great.
That's not how it works.
There was this reality show with one of the Hilton girls and another like early 2000s. And I remember both the girls were rich. They're Nepo babies. And they moved into an apartment and their lights got cut off because they didn't know they had to pay the bill.
You're kidding. Who else?
I just thought that was hilarious.
Like, who else is responsible for that?
But if you never have to do it, this had to be Kevin's first time paying rent.
Yeah. And now the whole world knows about his first time paying rent. Like, that's crazy.
Kevin.
Bless you.
But thank you.
Thank you for tuning in. We love y'all.